friends, I am back with some more talk. As you know, friends, in India we celebrate two important festivals. One is Holi and one is Diwali, and of course there are several other festivals. Today I will be talking to you about Holi. Friends, this comes normally in the month of March. It is on a full moon day and it is celebrated with great gaiety and merriment, and as you know, it is called the Festival of Colors, so it's a bright, vibrant festival. I will tell you first about the background of the story of Holi. It happened, friends, that in olden days there was a king whose name was Hiranyakashipu, and Hiranyakashipu was an ardent follower of Lord Vishnu, and he did a lot of penance and a lot of worship. And finally Vishnuji was very pleased and he asked him that you could take a reward. Hiranyakashipu said, okay, in that case give me the reward of immortality so that I never die. Now Vishnuji had already committed, so he had no way out, and he gave him that boon. Hiranyakashipu, after getting this reward, became very arrogant. He became very self-centered. And he announced that I am God. You all have to worship me from now on. Well, the subjects had no choice. However, he had a son whose name was Prahlad. And Prahlad was absolutely a devout worshipper of Lord Vishnu. So Prahlad refused to accept Hiranyakashipu as God. Hiranyakashipu was very annoyed by this and he tried several ways of getting rid of Prahlad. However, every time Lord Vishnu came and saved Prahlad. Finally, Hiranyakashipu went to his sister, whose name was Holika, and he asked her that you should come and take Prahlad in your lap, and we will set fire to you, and in this way you will be saved and Prahlad will die. The reason for this was, friends, that Holika had a cloak, and when she wore that cloak, fire could not touch her. So Holika agreed. Now on the day this was to happen, Prahlad sat in her lap and he called out to Lord Vishnu. The moment the fire was lit, Lord Vishnu made it possible for the cloak to fly off from Holika and come and cover Prahlad. So the end result was that Holika was burned down and Prahlad was saved. Symbolically, this becomes the victory of good over evil. And this is the reason for celebrating Holi. Coming to the actual celebration in India, well, till now there is something which is called Holika, where a pyre is burned on the night before we play Holi, and lots of people come together and they do worship, they do tika of the fire, they offer sweet things and they go round the pyre. And this is the beginning of the festival of Holi. The day of playing Holi is also very auspicious. There are certain things like abir, gulal, pichkari, which are connected with this festival. Earlier, there used to be a flower which was called tesu and harsingar. So these flowers, friends, were soaked in a lot of water overnight, and the next day this water was kind of put or sprayed on the family members as playing Holi. The reason for this was that these had a herbal, a medicinal value. In those days, there were no ACs or fans and people had to face severe summers. So there was always a chance of having skin disease. So this had a medicinal value and people were saved from such complications. Another thing is that this festival is associated with the food like gujiyas and meethe sev and other salty snacks which were made in bulk. Lots of this stuff was given away to the people who were coming to help and also offered to the visitors. We as kids, I remember, would go from house to house and wish everybody happy Holi, and in return we would be offered these gujiyas and savories, and we used to be thrilled at it, that we were enjoying so much of it. So there are lots of things, and like I said, basically it is colors. And if I have seen in Mumbai, If you go to Juhu Beach after the playing of Holi, you will be amazed at the number of people. It's like a swarm of people. They play Holi and then they go and have a dip in the sea, and they are so thrilled and there's so much of enjoyment, and there is no difference in any social or economic class of people. That is a very big thing. The association is also with the crops, the farmers used to harvest their crops, and they were very optimistic because they would get money and they would get grains for the full year. So it was a time of relaxation, of enjoyment, and that fulfillment. So in a way you can say it's a fresh beginning that is celebrated. So a lot of things are there, and we have so much fun and so much merriment and so much of meeting people and removing all the past grudges. And finally, I will tell you that the Hindi film music has done a lot of justice to Holi. Right from the time of Mother India, where we heard Holi Aayi Re Kanhai, through Aaj Na Chhodenge, and then of course Amitabh Bachchan's unforgettable Holi Khele Raghuveera and Rang Barse. All this is associated with the spirit of Holi. And even recently, there was a film in which Balam Pichkari was there, a music that makes everybody dance. It is such a lilting tune. So this is what catches the spirit of the whole country all at once, and people just come forward and forget about everything. One last thing I would say, friends, a lot of people say, I don't like the festival, I don't like colors, I don't like pani, I don't like water. Fine, you don't have to go out and play it. But in our country, it is believed that if there's a death in the family, then Holi is not celebrated that year. So friends, don't let Holi just go without celebration. All you have to do is get a packet of gulal, put tikka on the family members with gulal, and eat some sweets, and you have celebrated Holi. So please do that. From my side, a very, very happy Holi to all of you wherever you are. Bye bye.